Well, sitting down today with a new sponsor at Skagit Speedway, the 360 Sprint Car Division, Exclusive Quality Customs. We have Frankie, and Nicole. It's a family business here, Exclusive Quality Customs. What is Exclusive Quality Customs?
It's a passion for automotive restorations, and it's just a generation kind of a thing. We've been working on cars for the last 40 years throughout the history, and that's what we do. We just like to bring this old school passion on old school cars, bring it back to life. Let it not die. You know what I mean? Because these cars have a history.
How did you guys start? How did EQC get its start?
We started here in Washington not long ago, but originally come from California, Orange County, California. I started working on cars over at Mastercraft Auto Body out there with some family, and started when I was a little kid. I was probably like 6 years old when I started working on cars, and I used to watch, all the techs working at the body shop, including my uncles working on cars, and the passion, the beauty of those cars, candy apple reds back then, low riders, and all kinds of other cars that were pushing out. It was just it's like a magnet, It's like it stays in you, and all I wanted to do is learn how to do it, and here I am, many years after that, just making the business bigger. We have 2 shops up there in California right now, and we have this one here now.
Wow. So you have 3 locations total, one here, 2 in California. We sit in front of a beautiful Ford Mustang. You mentioned you kind of work on older cars. There's some even motorcycles sitting behind. Is there a limit, or is there a range of what you guys work on?
No, there's not. I mean, we've been doing a lot of Harley Davidsons, right, Frankie? Yep. And lately, and I've been doing a lot of shoppers that way, and things are looking good, very promising on that side. We love bikes. Harley Davidson bike is one of the bikes we like to work the most.
What can anyone who comes in, what can they expect? What can you guys do for them? Collision repair, anything like that?
Right now we're offering not just the classic car restoration, we're into the collision repair as well. This is a fairly big shop that we have here. The people that were here before, RPM, had a really good reputation, and they left some pretty good customers who wanted to come back to this location. So we want to keep that, we want to honor that. They were pretty good people, and we want to keep doing the same good job they used to do for the collision repair side. And then we also have all the customization jobs that we're doing. We're customizing cars, brand new cars, with all these engine updates, turbos. We're doing modification to the engine. We're supercharging them, things like that, right? At the same time, we're having the upholstery side. We have an upholstery side that takes care of all the upholstery on the side of the car. That's including any kind of leather, even exotic leathers. We do that. We do all kinds of things you could think of. Even if it comes down to window tinting, we don't use film. We use a torch. We do it old school.
Wow.
Yeah, we take the glass off, we torch it. There's no film. So we do a lot of things like that. We try to stay away from wrapping cars because we're into more of candies and pearls and tri-stages and things like that.
Wow. And it's a family business.
Family business.
You have your son, your daughter here who both work for you.
Yep, Frankie, Nicole. They've been with me in this industry from when they were little. They were little kids, and they always showed a passion for it. Yes, my daughter, she's the one who, at one point, she says, "What are you going to name your business, Dad, here in Washington?" I said, "I don't know, help me out." And she came up with this Exclusive Quality Customs. She was playing around with it until she got it right.
What inspired the Exclusive Quality Customs?
What inspired it was that originally his shop's name was Quality Auto Body and Paint. So kind of when we shifted more into the focusing more on the restorations and the custom paint jobs, we wanted to give the customer something that was like an exclusive and private and unique experience, while also maintaining like the history of his shop and stuff. So that's where the exclusive part came from, the part that like the experience. We wanted the experience to be exclusive, the experience to be one that customers come in and have, and one that they remember. So that's where exclusive came from. And then quality comes from Quality Auto Body and Paint, which was his old shop's name. And then customs is because that's what we focus on and specialize in it now is the custom. So that's how I came up with Exclusive Quality Customs. Yeah.
That's awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. Frankie, you're working under your dad, working to kind of eventually take over. What's it been like working under him?
Oh, it's been great. I've been with him we started in a van, painting cars and doing body work outside of Hyundai and here in Burlington.
Yeah.
And from there, I mean,
We had some cold nights there.
Yeah. We would get there at 8 a.m. and then we would leave at 10 or 11 p.m.
Yeah, we would do 2 cars a day. And he was young too, and he was like, "Dad, it's getting cold."
Yeah, I was like 15. It was when COVID hit, so it was no school, no anything. So yeah, I would go with him and work, and then eventually we moved into a shop here in Burlington, and then that's where we were for like 4 years, and then we moved into this big location.
It's really just been working from the ground up.
Yeah,
From the ground up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, what made partnering with Skagit Speedway the right decision for you guys?
We've always liked racing cars, and when we heard we had Skagit Speedway here, we actually heard it from somebody who was working back in the day with us, and we want to give him kudos. His name is David Vasquez, and he used to work with us. So he told us about Skagit Speedway. So we went there, and we liked it, and I mentioned to my daughter and my son, I go, we should have our banner over there somewhere. Maybe we should in the future, right? Mm-hmm. And it's happening. It's there. We're there.
Yeah, and now you're even a sponsor of the 360
Yes.
Sprint Cars.
We're really
Exclusive
happy
Quality Custom.
with that. Yes.
Yeah, we're
really excited.
We've been super excited to bring you guys on. Now, how can people get a hold of you if they want anything to be done? Where's the best way to get a hold of you guys?
The best place they could reach us, or it's here at the shop. They're more than welcome to come at any time, schedule an appointment. I can see them. We have services like coffee, donuts, and we like to assist our customers right away.
Well, we look forward to having you guys as a sponsor this year at Skagit Speedway Exclusive Quality Custom. Even keep an eye on our social media. There's going to be some special events happening here before we get started with the races, maybe some food trucks, some sprint cars coming. So keep an eye out on Facebook and all social medias of Skagit Speedway for more details on events like that. Thank you so much for partnering with us, Frankie, Nicole, taking this time to sit down. And Exclusive Quality Customs, a great place, and excited to have you on board with Skagit Speedway.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for inviting us.